That afternoon, the rain didn't just fall, it hammered my old Ford as I pulled into the parking lot of a daycare tucked away in northeast Portland. The windshield wipers battled against the downpour, but nothing could clear the storm that was brewing in my life. My phone buzzed from the cup holder. I glanced at it, expecting a typical message, maybe a reminder from my ex, Ava, about picking up milk or some random update about my daughter Lily's obsession with dinosaurs. But no. It was a message that stopped my heart mid-beat. Moving to Barcelona with Marcus. Transferred the savings to my account. Good luck with rent. My hands locked on the steering wheel. I couldn't breathe. Lily, just 5, was inside, probably waiting with her lunchbox and her sparkly blue backpack. And me? I was just a guy named Adam Walker, 40 years old, a freelance designer who once traded corporate chaos for bedtime stories and bath time. Now apparently, I was the guy whose life got torched in a single text. Everything we'd built together, 9 years of savings, side gigs, skipped holidays, it was gone. $14,500 drained. My bank balance sat at $412. Rent was $2,400. Due in 4 days. I stepped out of the car, rain soaking through my hoodie as I made my way inside. The smell of glue sticks and apple slices wrapped around me like a memory. Lily saw me and bolted toward me, beaming. "Daddy! Did you bring my Dino cookies?" I knelt, forcing a smile that cracked at the edges. "Not today, sweetheart. But we'll grab some on the way home, okay?" I signed the clipboard with trembling hands, her teacher's cheerful voice dissolving into background noise. Ava's text echoed again in my mind. Marcus. Her assistant. All smiles and tailored suits. I'd seen the way he lingered, the way she laughed at his dumb jokes a little too long. I ignored it, chalked it up to work stress. Late nights. Passwords changed. Missed dinners. But this? This was premeditated. Back in the car, Lily buckled in, humming something about jelly beans and kangaroos. "Is Mommy making spaghetti tonight?" she asked, catching my eyes in the rearview mirror. I swallowed the bitterness. "Mommy's away, kiddo. Pizza night." Her grin lit up the dark cabin, unaware her world was shifting beneath her. Later that night, while Lily watched her cartoons, I sat on the couch dialing the bank. I knew the answer, but I had to hear it. "Yes, sir. Since it was a joint account, there's nothing we can do." They confirmed Ava had moved all the money. My heart sank. That money wasn't just numbers, it was security. It was Lily's future. It was hope. I remembered when Ava and I first met. A tech conference in Seattle. I was all passion and plans, she was calm and strategic. We moved fast, married even faster. Bought a condo. Started a life. When Lily arrived, I scaled back work. Ava's career skyrocketed. I handled the house, the daycare pickups, the doctor's visits. It worked, until it didn't. There were warning signs. Charges on our card for restaurants we'd never been to. Business trips that didn't quite add up. And then there was her mother, Valerie, sweeping into our home like royalty from some cold European drama, constantly reminding me I wasn't stable enough. "Lily needs structure," she'd say, her eyes scanning my worn jeans like they were a crime. Ava never defended me. Then the call came. Valerie's voice was sharp. "What are you doing, Adam? Ava says you're blackmailing her for money to see Lily." My grip tightened on the phone. She left. Took the money. Went to Spain. I'm not the one lying. But Valerie wasn't interested in facts. "Don't play the victim," she snapped. "You've threatened her." That's when I realized this wasn't just about money. It was a setup. Ava wanted me painted as the villain. I looked at Lily coloring dinosaurs on the floor and knew, I had to protect her at all costs. The next day, I drove through the rain to Ava's office downtown. The receptionist hesitated. She resigned last week. That couldn't be. I'd just seen her calendar on Monday. Her resignation was submitted 2 weeks ago, she said softly. Ava hadn't just left. She'd orchestrated an exit. A clean one. Desperate for answers, I called Sam, our mutual friend. You knew, didn't you? His silence was loud. She made me promise not to say anything, he finally admitted. She said you and Lily would be better off. Better off? She took everything. Did she mention the money? No, Sam muttered. Not that part. Back at home, a certified letter waited. Divorce papers. Filed a week earlier. She'd relinquished all parental rights and listed a Barcelona address. There was a note from her lawyer saying I had ample savings. A bold lie. I searched Ava's old desk and found an envelope addressed to Valerie. A birthday card with a message, thanks for the Barcelona apartment deposit. Marcus and I couldn't have done this without you. 3 months old. I snapped a picture. Rage pulsed through me. This wasn't spontaneous. It was planned. That week, I met with Grace Monroe, a divorce attorney who didn't flinch when I showed her everything. The drained account. The resignation. The message to Valerie. It's ugly, she said. But we've got enough to file for emergency support. We'll go after everything. That night, my parents called from Bend. We've got your rent, my dad said, no hesitation. You're not alone, son. Their support gave me a second wind. Digging deeper, I found an unsent email in Ava's drafts, her resume updated with her new role in Barcelona. Attached start date. 2 days after she sent the text. I forwarded it to Grace. Ava thought she could disappear. But I was tracking every step. One night, I cracked Ava's cloud account, using Lily's birthday as the password. Inside were documents. Transfer receipts. Emails to Marcus. A document titled, Custody Plan. My chest tightened as I read it. Ava and Valerie planned to use my history of therapy, after Lily's birth, when I struggled with depression, as a weapon. They were going to say I was unfit. I'd trusted her through my worst. And now, she was turning that pain into ammunition. Then came a text, from an unknown number. It was Marcus. His voice shaky. Ava's spiraling. She's hiding more than you know. Offshore accounts. One in Liechtenstein. Over $200,000. She's flying back tomorrow. I'm out. But if I help you, I want protection. Grace drafted a deal, immunity in exchange for documentation. Marcus delivered. He exposed everything, the foreign accounts, the fake custody plan, and even Valerie's involvement. We filed it all with the court. The hearing was brutal. Ava's lawyer tried to paint me as unstable. Valerie showed up, throwing glares like daggers. But Grace? She tore through them like paper. The judge listened as we laid out every thread, texts, transfers, conspiracies. You have full custody, she ruled. And supervised visitation only. Ava's bank accounts were frozen. Valerie was hit with fraud charges. For the first time in months, I felt a flicker of peace. Days later, I got a call. An HR rep in Barcelona. Mr. Caldwell, Ava no longer works here. Someone emailed us false legal documents. I hadn't sent anything. Valerie had. I confronted Ava. She was speechless. She forwarded messages between her and Valerie, proof her own mother had sabotaged her career to twist the custody battle. Ava was shocked. But I wasn't surprised. Eventually, Ava was hit with penalties. Valerie was disgraced, her pristine life in Seattle shattered. Ava rarely showed up for visitation. Lily stopped asking. And Marcus? He vanished back to Spain. With the recovered funds, I bought a modest condo in the Alberta Arts District. Lily painted the walls with laughter. I found a design job that respected my time and my role as a father. One night, as I tucked Lily into bed, she asked, "Will Mommy come visit us someday?" I kissed her forehead. Maybe. But either way, we're going to be okay. Ava's message, "Good luck with rent," was supposed to break me. Instead, it lit a fire. I didn't just survive. I rebuilt. I fought back. Not out of revenge, but out of love. For Lily. For our life. If this story struck something in you, hit subscribe, and stay with us. We're not just telling stories, we're living them. Every step forward, every battle fought, and every laugh shared is a brushstroke in a masterpiece we call life. Until next time, keep showing up, keep standing strong, and I'll see you at the next chapter.